People's Bank is proud to continue to invest in the Bluegrass State. Our team has years of experience right here in Eastern Kentucky. By partnering with People's Bank, we provide solutions, not just products. Our vision is to be the best community bank in America, and we would love a chance to earn your business. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply in Jackson, Kentucky is proud to serve Breathitt, Lee, Wolfe, Morgan, Owsley, Perry, and Madison counties. Established in 1982 with over 40 years of service to those communities, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply can not only meet your electric and plumbing needs, but also heating and cooling, concrete and metal septic tanks, as well as your special orders. Call Scott and the gang today at 606-666-4052.
Hutch Automotive, your home in Jackson for CarQuest Auto Parts. And stop and see them at Tire Works for all of your vehicle needs for the best price in town. Rose Brothers Department Store with locations in Jackson and Bateville. Be sure and shop in the store or online at rosebros.com.
Family and hometown pharmacies have been serving Breathitt County for over 20 years and are proud to support our local athletes. They are hometown owned and operated by Portia and Everett Dunaway. Portia and Everett want you to know that family and hometown pharmacies are here for you. Now offering 2 ways to fill your prescriptions. Use the Refill Quick app on your smartphone or give them a call at 666-5519 or 666-5500.
All right, hello everyone. Welcome in here, Breathitt County High School, for the second night in a row for some volleyball action here on a Tuesday night in the 14th region. As the Hazard Lady Bulldogs come calling here on the Volley Cats of Breathitt County tonight for your 14th region action. Of course, we'll have tonight the Lady Bulldogs, coached by Nolan Allen, come in here at 7-2 on the season. Went down in a tournament in Williamsburg last weekend and brought home some victories there and have all these games in early in the season. So looking forward to seeing the Lady Bulldogs here. I've seen these very young team last couple of years really keep improving under Coach Allen as they will take on the home-standing Volley Cats of Breathitt County, who got the win here last night 3-0 over Jackson City and has advanced to 2-2 on the season. Have had a big matchup with Knott County there a couple of weeks ago and opening night, and went down in that one. Been doing very well so far this season under head coach James Strong as he takes over for Stephen Bowling. Stephen was on the call here with us last night. Don't know if he's going to make it tonight, so may just get me on the call here. So thanks for joining us here on Bluegrass Sports Nation. We're about 3 minutes away from getting this one started, so we'll hear from our sponsors for a little bit and have the national anthem and be ready to go with some Tuesday night volleyball action here in Jackson.
At HCTC, we've got you covered. While you focus on completing your certificate, diploma, or degree, our success coaches will connect you with financial information, tutoring, and so much more. Stay on your path to success at HCTC. Call today at 606-487-3293. We'll never underestimate you.
Made in America. What does that mean? It means jobs. It means craftsmanship. And when it comes to Vaughan Bassett furniture, it means value. And Kemper recognizes that. That's why they've dedicated an entire gallery to Vaughan Bassett. Made in America. See the quality. And now, see the price. Come see your favorite Kemper store in Hazard, London, or Somerset.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Variety Pizza, located at 1189 Main Street in Jackson, has been family owned and operated for over 45 years, serving the community with fresh, homemade, and handcrafted pizzas, sandwiches, salads, and more. Carry out or stay and enjoy the newly renovated dining areas with private party spaces available. Stop by and see Lee and Al or call 666-5454 for Variety Pizza. Wolfe County is widely known as a rock climbing and hiking destination, but is now quickly becoming known for its great restaurants and entertainment venues. Venues like Skybridge Station, where you can see live music on the weekends or go to Tuesday night trivia. Kel's Patriot Pizza, Spanx Frank's, Dixie Freeze, Beef Finca, 145 Stakeout, which has live music most weekends, The Brick, Red Point Barbecue, and Bites and Bargains. Wolfe County is naturally gorgeous, and Wolfe County Tourism invites you to stop in and try one of these great restaurants on your next visit.
Come see us at Jackson Medical Clinic Family Healthcare in Jackson for all your medical needs. Now also offering behavioral healthcare services. The clinic is open 7 days a week and will have new extended hours of operation beginning on January 1st, 2024. Hours of operation will be from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Thursday, and 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Saturday and Sunday. With a hometown atmosphere, come let our family take care of yours.
Jackson Physical Therapy is your locally owned and operated physical therapy clinic, serving Jackson and the surrounding areas. Owned by Colby Watts, Jackson Physical Therapy has a talented and experienced staff ready to meet all your physical therapy needs. Jackson Physical Therapy is a proud supporter of our local youth and sports teams. Call JPT at 666-9293 to schedule your appointment today and let us improve your quality of life.
Hutch Automotive, your home in Jackson for CarQuest Auto Parts, and stop and see them at Tire Works for all of your vehicle needs for the best price in town. Rose Brothers Department Store with locations in Jackson and Bateville. Be sure and shop in the store or online at rosebros.com.
All right, folks, welcome back. We've got the national anthem in the books, and we're ready to get started here. Some volleyball action here in Breathitt County. Give you the starting lineups here in just a moment. So teams are ready to take the floor in Breathitt County. Sole senior this year, Megan McIntosh, there in the pink libero jersey. We're going to see who the 6 are for Breathitt as they take the floor. Going to be Brielle Halsey out there first for sure. The big lady for the Lady Cats. Volley Cats, excuse me. I'll call them Lady Cats, Volley Cats all the time here, Matthew. Got Matthew Hudson over here. No, Matthew Hudson over here on production tonight for us. Always doing a fantastic job. We're going to have Audrey Hamilton, Destiny Hensley, Charlie Stacy, Megan McIntosh, Brielle Halsey, and Raylan Back starting out for the Volley Cats. Let's see who the 6 are for Hazard. Take me just a few moments to get these names down. I've seen these girls over the years. Got Mallory Mitchell over there, number 13. Number 12, Savannah Combs, who leads the Lady Bulldogs in kills. You got number 1, Addison Gents. 18 is Haley Sale. Chloe Fugit is your libero. And then number 26 there in the middle is Chelsea Stacy. So it will be the Lady Bulldogs to serve first. Serve comes into Hensley. They're going to set this one up for Stacy on the far side. Fugit's there for the dig. Over to Savannah Combs on the kill. Did not get it down, blocked partially. And then there comes Halsey from the back row, just a little bit long. So Lady Bulldogs take point number 1. As we said previously, the Lady Bulldogs come in here at 7-2 on the season. So good early season production from the Lady Bulldogs. And Haley Sale with the serve right in the sweet spot there of the Lady or Volley Cat defense. Back could not make the return. Haley Sale to serve again. Halsey. Hamilton with the set over to Hensley. She puts that one down. They're going to say that she was under the net, though. So on the little touch shot she had was under the net and will be point to Hazard. So the Lady Bulldogs start this one out 3-0 over the Volley Cats. Sale back to serve once again. Hensley plays that one toucher. Going to set this one up to Hamilton, over to Stacy. Going to say she was under again. Was Hamilton. So the Volley Cats starting out a little shaky here in this first set. 4-0 run by the Lady Bulldogs to get it started. Back with the dig. Hamilton takes the early off the net court. Mitchell sets it up for Combs. And the Volley Cats not able to get it back over. Halsey tried to have that one back from the back row. And Hazard starts out with a 5-0 lead. Lady Bulldogs with some momentum here early. Back up to Hamilton. It's the push shot to Gent. Mitchell and Sale could not get that one back over. So first point to Breathitt County. We're going to have Chloe Hayes checking in for Raylan back. She'll come onto the first row. And Audrin Hamilton, junior now. Audrin about soon to be setting the all-time set or assist record here at Breathitt County High School. Been a dandy so far and got 2 years to go. Combs will have the dig by Halsey. Set this one for Hensley. And a big shot by Destiny Hensley. And puts it away. Kill for Destiny Hensley. Just a freshman. Look for great things from Destiny Hensley coming up here for the Volley Cats. Hamilton will go back to serve. So we had, that one is just out. Went for down the line ace. Could not get it in. Going to have Jaya Pratt checking in now for the Lady Bulldogs. And Gent will go back to serve. Addison Gent. And from deep, ends it deep to Megan McIntosh. We'll set this one up for Hayes on the far side. Does another shot. Combs is going to be blocked. They're going to say that Charlie Stacy was into the net. So about the third net violation on 7 points given to Hazard so far, scored by Hazard by Breathitt County. Gent with the long serve, and that's in for the ace. 8-2 now. Hazard over Breathitt early in this one. Gent. Halsey. Hamilton back sets to Hensley. Sale to Chloe Fugit. And Combs off the block. Free ball over to Hazard. And that one's into the net. And will be point to Breathitt. Change here. Alexis Pelfrey will come in to serve. She's the serving specialist for Breathitt County. Got Mike Gayhart down here below us on the net. And up top in the chair is Richard Kelly across the way. And there's why Pelfrey comes in. Ace right off the bat in the seam here of the Hazard defense. Pelfrey was very, very effective last night against Jackson City, serving. Again, knuckleballs that one over. We'll set this one back. Going to be dug by Hamilton. And there's Halsey. Halsey with the tip. And that one, that was Jaya Pratt. Hit it into the net court off the block by Breathitt County and down. And the Lady Bulldogs stretch their lead now to 9-4. Chloe Fugit back to serve. It's that one in play. Pelfrey. Be over to Hayes. Into the net. (10-4) Hazard. Sets this one to Hayes. Off the block and out. So Breathitt with the point. 10-5. Chloe Hayes off the block that time. That's going to send senior McIntosh back to serve. Folks, if you're new to volleyball, we'll explain what the libero is. That's Megan McIntosh. Just a moment. Gent sets that one up. We're going to have a little poke shot there. That is, get this one back up. That's Miley Gadberry in the game. Nice play that time by Hazard. Halsey unable to make the play, makes it 11-5. Hazard will filter through more, and Hazard plays a lot of ladies. Deep bench here. This will be Rachel Allen coming in, number 6. Overpass by Breathitt. Straight up to Allen as she puts it away. So the Lady Bulldogs are rolling right now. Lead 12-5. We'll see how long Coach Strong lets this go before he takes a timeout. So they can't break the momentum. Hamilton. There's Brinsley needs down the middle. Blocked by Hazard. Allen on the outside. Halsey. Blocked by Pratt. And that's Cadbury. And then we get that one back up and over. Now we're going to have number 9 checking in. That's going to be Grayson Lewis. So all these young ladies have played for Hazard for a number of years. What depth that Coach Allen has here. He can go over 10 deep. Good problem to have. Raylan Back goes back to serve. Raylan just an 8th grader. Played a lot as a 7th grader last year. Allen. Cadbury's able to get it up and over. With a scramble. Halsey just going to have to play that one. Gent. They go back deep to Pelfrey. Halsey off the block. Pratt is there. Allen unable to punch that one over. They point to Breathitt County. 12-7 Hazard. Back with the serve. Gent to Pratt. Set this time for Nace down the middle and right into the block by Pratt. Jaya Pratt, very effective there at the net for the Lady Bulldogs. Lee Mitchell back to serve. Set this one for Halsey. Halsey off the net cord and down. Without Pratt in there, makes it 13-8. Hazard. Halsey will come through the rotation. Back to serve. Hensley back in for Pelfrey. Riel has developed this jump serve, which was really effective last night. Let's set this one to Hensley. And Hazard unable to make the play. Well done. Let's see. On the second touch, back. Set this one for Allen. Allen with the swing. Drugged by Halsey. Hensley just out. Just outside the line. Big swing that time by Destiny Hensley. Just outside of the back line. Cadbury. And Mitchell unable to make the play. So Breathitt at the point back. Margin right now at 5. 14-9. Brinsley Neese with that serve just outside. Long. Gonna send Sale back to serve. She started off this set. 15-9 Hazard, excuse me. Hamilton. McIntosh with the diving, and they're going to have Hamilton under the net. So as Stephen Bowling explained last night, is it's you can actually be under the net as long as your entire foot doesn't go over. Did not know that. We're going to have a timeout here. Coach James Strong for the Volleycast down 7 here in the first set. We'll take a 30 and be right back with you here, folks, on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply in Jackson, Kentucky is proud to serve Breathitt, Lee, Wolf, Morgan, Owsley, Perry, and Madison counties. Established in 1982 with over 40 years of service to those communities, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply can not only meet your electric and plumbing needs, but also heating and cooling, concrete and metal septic tanks, as well as your special orders. Call Scott and the gang today at 606-666-4052.
All right, folks, welcome back. Set 1, 16-9. Hazard over Breathitt County. Don't forget, we're live on both Facebook and YouTube, so share this one around if you like, and let everybody see the hard work of these spectacular young ladies of Eastern Kentucky. Sale serve, 16-9. McIntosh set this one up for Hensley. Hensley with the push shot over. Mitchell sets it for Combs. Combs off the block and down. Point to Hazard. She found the hole in the block over there and gets the point for the Lady Bulldogs. And that is out. Went for the line and did not hit it. Hayes checking back in for back. So that time by Hamilton hits the net cord and is down. Not over. Gent. Hamilton has to set that one back to Stacy. She has to play it over. Gent. Back to Pratt. Set this time for Hensley. Off the swing and down. So Destiny Hensley. Looking good in that outside hitter's roll. Pelfrey checks back in to serve. There's the knuckleball that she does so effectively. Serve again. That one's going to stay up in the stands. No, it's not. So, Pelfrey, as we said before, comes in with that serve and 2 straight points off so far. And another one. Oh, her serves are just knuckling all over the place out there and hard to handle. So, well done. This point, and Coach Allen's going to take a timeout as the Volley Cats make a couple of point run here. Let's cut it to 18-14. Be back in 30 here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
People's Bank is proud to continue to invest in the Bluegrass State. Our team has years of experience right here in Eastern Kentucky. By partnering with People's Bank, we provide solutions, not just products. Our vision is to be the best community bank in America, and we would love a chance to earn your business. People's Bank, working together, building success.
All right, folks, back. Set 1. 18-14, as we've talked about before in these broadcasts, is that the race to 20, usually the first team to get to 20 stands a very good chance of winning a set. Hazard right now, 18-14, just 2 points away, but Alexis Pelfrey's come in trying to bring the Volley Cats back off serve. Another one, and another ace from Pelfrey. That thing has to be dancing all over the place out there. Matthew, I say next time we'll just go out and try to return that. What do you think?
I will pass on that. She's hitting those fast enough towards the back line anyway. Even if they weren't knuckling, they'd be hard to get a hold of.
Another, and Jent's going to be able to handle this one. Sale to Pratt. He played back to Pelfrey. Hamilton with the set to Hayes, and that one forced them to try to play, and that is another point for Breathitt. They're just 2 points down now, 18-16. So big run here by the Volley Cats in mid of the first set. It's been due to Miss Pelfrey's serve here, and there's another one. Wow.
It was a 10-18 when Pelfrey went back to serve.
Lexi Pelfrey. An absolute weapon here for the Volley Cats, and she undoes it herself with the serve into the net. And what a run on serve. Makes it 19-17. Hazard. Chloe Fugit to serve. McIntosh set this one. Well, short set at that time was a little short, could not get to it. So point there is Hazard in this first set, reaches the 20 mark first. So let's see how the math goes here. If that is an indicator of how this first set's going to turn out. Fugit, Pelfrey, first touch back over. It's going to sit, and they set that one to Hayes. Gent's able to play it back on the second touch. Over to Real Halsey, who puts that one away just inside the back line. 20-18. McIntosh to serve for the Volley Cats. Fugit. Gent. Going to be for Combs, and she's off the block and in. So Savannah Combs with the kill makes it 21-18 for the Volley Cats. For the Lady Bulldogs against the Volley Cats. Combs to serve. Kaya Pratt with another block there in the middle. Very effective for the Lady Bulldogs as she blocks Brinsley Neese. 22-18 now. Lady Cats got to make a move, and there's an ace by Fugit. Could not make the change, and we're going to have a timeout by the Volley Cats. Coach James Strong, as we're nearing the end of this first set. We'll take a 30. Be right back to you here, folks, to end of this set on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Family and hometown pharmacies have been serving Breathitt County for over 20 years and are proud to support our local athletes. They are hometown owned and operated by Portia and Everett Dunaway. Portia and Everett want you to know that family and hometown pharmacies are here for you. Now offering 2 ways to fill your prescriptions. Use the Refill Quick app on your smartphone or give them a call at 666-5519 or 666-5502.
Hutch Automotive, your home in Jackson for CarQuest Auto Parts. And stop and see them at Tire Works for all of your vehicle needs for the best price in town. Rose Brothers Department Store with locations in Jackson and Batable. Be sure and shop in the store or online at rosebros.com.
All right, folks, we're here. Crunch time in set 1. Lady Bulldogs up 23-18 over the Volley Cats. Savannah Combs with the serve. Set this up to Halsey. Halsey pounds away. Again, Breathitt's best offense right there with Halsey in the outside hitter position. Gets set, and she put 2 in a row away. Make it 23-19. Raylan going to check in to serve for Breathitt County. Need to put them in play here, the next couple. And does so to Allen. Gent. It's going to be Pratt. Could not get on top of that one. And the point goes to Breathitt County to make it 23-20. Back to Allen again. Set this one all the way back to Fugit. Halsey does it again. So Bill Halsey. 3 in a row from the outside position. Willing away right now. If Breathitt can keep going to that, they have a chance to come back and take this first set. Back to serve again. Goes cross court this time. Set this one to Pratt. Pratt's going to be long, and that makes it 23-22. Back within 1 point, and Coach Allen's going to take a timeout. So big run by Breathitt County. They'll take a timeout to try to regroup the young Lady Bulldogs in this first set. We'll take a 30 and be right back again, folks, on BSN.
At HCTC, we've got you covered. While you focus on completing your certificate, diploma, or degree, our success coaches will connect you with financial information, tutoring, and so much more. Stay on your path to success at HCTC. Call today at 606-487-3293. We'll never underestimate you.
All right, folks, crunch time here. It's set one. There's Coach Strong sets his offense on one side. Coach Allen regrouping his troops on the other after this 4 or 5 point run here for Breathitt County. Rather back on serve. And Allen, Gadbury, Pratt, Fugit, Gent for the Lady Bulldogs. Serve this time back to Gent. Set to Allen. Allen, end of the net.
Really impressive here by the Volley Cats. Down by as many as 8 points there in that first set.
And come all the way back to tie this one up. Serve by back, puts it in play to Lewis. Gent plays it back. Hamilton going to set it to Nice down the middle, and they get the point. So, wow, what a comeback by the Volley Cats here in set number one. Let's see if they can complete it. Back. Fugit. Going to have to. Lewis has to go and get it. Gadbury. That's going to be out. And the Volley Cats take set one. 25-23. Wow, Matthew. What a comeback by the Volley Cats, all on that railing back serve.
Yeah, like I said, the two big things that stood out there was Pelfrey on the serve and back on the serve there. Led those two big rallies for the Volley Cats.
The continuation of what we saw last night here against Jackson. The Volley Cats served really well, and it came back to pay off very big for them there in that first set. So we've got 3 minutes. We'll take a few breaks. Be right back here for set number 2 on BSN.
Made in America. What does that mean? It means jobs. It means craftsmanship. And when it comes to Vaughan Bassett furniture, it means value. And Kemper recognizes that. That's why they've dedicated an entire gallery to Vaughan Bassett. Made in America. See the quality. And now, see the price.
Come see your favorite Kemper store in Hazard, London, or Somerset.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Variety Pizza, located at 1189 Main Street in Jackson, has been family owned and operated for over 45 years, serving the community with fresh, homemade, and handcrafted pizzas, sandwiches, salads, and more. Carry out or stay and enjoy the newly renovated dining areas with private party spaces available. Stop by and see Lee and Al or call 666-5454 for Variety Pizza. Wolfe County is widely known as a rock climbing and hiking destination, but is now quickly becoming known for its great restaurants and entertainment venues. Venues like Skybridge Station, where you can see live music on the weekends or go to Tuesday night trivia. Kel's Patriot Pizza, Spanx Frank's, Dixie Freeze, Beef Finca, 145 Stakeout, which has live music most weekends, The Brick, Red Point Barbecue, and Bites and Bargains. Wolfe County is naturally gorgeous, and Wolfe County Tourism invites you to stop in and try one of these great restaurants on your next visit.
All right, folks, welcome back. Ready for set number 2. Looks like I'm about to get some relief here. Here comes Our great color man, Stephen Bowling, coming in. He's probably had some obligations tonight. Just rolling in here. Got the first set in. Stephen, what did you just miss, man? I tell you what, Breathitt down 23-18 in that first quarter, in that first set, comes back with the final 7 to win.
Yeah, it makes it really hard, to drive and listen to the radio and Bluegrass Sports Station all at the same time. I apologize. It was we had a big kickoff today down in Lexington, so the choice was you and Matt or Dolly Parton. Dolly's going to win every time.
Did you get to see Dolly? I saw that Amber Philpott was interviewing her down there today.
She was in announcing a big initiative for libraries and kids under the age of 5 getting free books. So Dolly's going to win every time. No offense.
And if you don't know, of course, Stephen was the volleyball coach for how many years here?
8 years.
8 years.
Coach, yeah.
He's also the director of our library here in Breathitt County and the resident historian for Breathitt County now, and does a great service to our community, because if we need to know anything, we just call Stephen as far as genealogy and history goes. But let's get back to volleyball here as the Volley Cats and the Lady Bulldogs square off here in set number 2. First point going. It'll be Mitchell over to Combs. Going to be dug by Halsey.
Good dig.
And there we go. 8 straight points now for the Volley Cats here between the 2 sets.
We've said it many times, volleyball is a game of runs. And if you're on a run, you got to run and ride that as far as you can.
And I'll tell you, it's the end of that first set, we almost left the Volley Cats for dead. And they come back and win that set. Mitchell, Mallory over to Pratt. Pratt is just inside. Kills that one to tie us up 1-1.
Nice cross court there. She positioned that ball perfectly. Her body was angled correctly, and you see the result.
Combs back to serve. Back. McIntosh with the dive. Allen, and could not make the dig that time, so point to Breathitt County. Going to have Alexis Pelfrey checking back in. She of the wicked serve. She went on a big-time run here in the first set, Stephen. We saw that last night from her as well.
Yeah, I could only hear that. I have to say that officially. I could only hear that because I was driving. So. Certainly wouldn't be watching and driving.
We know
at the
people
same time.
all over Eastern Kentucky watch broadcasts on BSN while they're driving. So over to Allen, and Halsey with the dig. And there is Hintz. Oh, that was Halsey. Yeah, they're going to say she was under. They're calling the under the net a little bit more closely here tonight as Richard Kelly than they were last night.
And you'll see that progressively as the year goes on. They get a little tighter on a lot of these calls. Same way in football, basketball. As the year goes on, you should have that experience, and you'll see that more and more each week.
Chelsea Stacy checks back in for the Lady Bulldogs. And that's in. That was well done. That was Charlie Stacy. Got Chelsea Stacy on one side, Charlie on the other, squaring off here. And then nice play by Charlie that time. McIntosh to serve. 3-2. Home team. Mallory Mitchell. Allen able to play it over. And McIntosh, let's see. And the Lady Volley Cats get it up. Over to Allen. Hamilton to Halsey. And could not make the play as Allen went up through the rafters. Man, Halsey has been on fire with that outside hit tonight. She had 3 in a row in the first set. And that really, much like last year with J.C. Carpenter, as you went to, Stephen, if they could set Halsey, very effective for the Volley Cats.
And you see there, Breathitt recovered from that out-of-system play. They got themselves back in system and a good hit out of that. Every time, that's what you got to do.
Halsey had to reach for that one.
Yeah, that block is just a little behind.
Here comes the set to Halsey, and Chloe Fugit is there. Over to Rachel Allen. Blocks.
A block. We're going to call for contact there.
So that was not the block, but net and back that time.
Correct.
But Brinsley Neese was there in case it was high net.
The players don't like that when they don't get that check mark in the stats there for that block.
Stacy. Back to Pelfrey. Hamilton back set this time for Hayes. Halsey just has to play that one over on a free ball to Hazard. Going to set this one for Allen. Allen And, they're going to say she caught that one. Yeah, going to say she caught that one and pushed it up. The set was back, and she was in the air and had to go back with the backhand, but still got it over him for the point, if not for the call.
Right, and a lot of times if you'll watch, they look at that position of the thumb in relation to the ear. That's going to give you whether that's a carry or a good hit.
Gents. Set this one to Hamilton. Who Hayes with the punch shot. Gets the winner.
Sometimes it's those plays that you don't practice for that really wreak havoc on your offense and defense there.
But the unexpected. I mean, you can't practice for it.
It's almost like a net cord.
Raylan back, who served out that first set to Fugit. Mitchell with the play to McIntosh. Hamilton. And Brinsley Neese gets the point. Yep. Back to serve once again, 7-3. Go ahead, Stephen.
Brinsley's laughing there. She tried to block that one through the net. She's laughing at herself on that one.
That's going to be long by Allen that time. So 8-3. Now, Breathitt, after that big run in the first set, has the momentum now. Let's see if they can keep it throughout this second set. Good blocks. As Combs and Stephen, talk a little bit about your coaching experience over the years. How do you get your team back after that big, the big comeback by Breathitt there? What can Hazard do?
Yeah, the biggest thing is just calming everybody down, realizing that's one set, that's not the end of the game. You realize there's a lot more volleyball to go on here. Also getting back to fundamentals, positions, angles. You get them right back to the beginning. Then you can start to run some things once they settle down. But right now, you're just calming everybody down, playing fundamentals.
Combs and gets that one back in. So there's a point.
Pretty fundamental right there.
So 10-4. Breathitt have went on a 17-3 run there in points over 2 sets. So let's see what Hazard can do. Rachel Allen back in the service line. McIntosh. Hamilton goes to get it, sets up Halsey. Just has to play a free ball over. And Hazard has it tough with that little off-speed overshot.
If you notice, Hazard playing what we call a surround defense. So they're leaving that open in the middle. So your setter is actually having to move into that position to cover that spot. So if you'll notice, that middle is open. So that little tap off-speed shot is perfect for that.
Halsey with the jump serve off the net cord. Sale. Mitchell will just have to play a free ball over to Breathitt. Let's see if they take advantage. To Brinsley Neese down the middle. Savannah Combs from the outside, off the block and down. Brinsley Neese with the block for Breathitt County. Makes it 12-4 Volley Cats. With a jump serve and point ace for Halsey. Man, Breathitt continues to serve just like last night. They're continuing the great service they had, and between Pelfrey, Halsey, Dak, everybody contributing from the service line. And overplay on the return to Hamilton, and she deposits it for the point for Breathitt County. 10-point lead now here in this second set, 14-4.
Sometimes that's the hardest thing because that ball looks like it's the size of a beach ball because it's been served up to you. Sometimes it's the hardest thing in the world to hit.
And Grayson Lewis checks back in for the Lady Bulldogs. Halsey.
Another overpass.
Hensley able to play that one, and the Lady Bulldogs have a hard time returning it again. So Volley Cats on a roll here. Sale plays that one at the net, and that's going to be point 2.
It's actually going to be a cap. He's going to call a cap there. She reached into the zone on the Hazard side. That is a cap. Used to call that a roofing call, but now it's called a cap.
Gadbury checks back in for the Lady Bulldogs. Chloe Fugit. Libero serves to McIntosh, and that return is going to be out. Mark Driscoll almost got a lap full over there. (15-6). Set this time Denise and blocked by Combs. Breathitt, Hazard starts to get a little momentum here. Let's see if they can sustain it. As Fugit will go back to serve.
Nice serve, nice serve. A lot of top spin there.
Hensley just has to play a free ball. Gent to Combs. Hensley's there. Halsey from the back row. Sale is out. Breathitt will regain serve. Will be Nice going back to serve this time. Sale to Lewis. And Hazard's just going to have to play a free ball to Breathitt. Let's see if they can get an offense here. Lewis at the net. Over to Hensley with the nice one.
Another overpass.
Gadbury not going to make it. They're going to call that one over. No. That was close.
Yes. Almost another cat. But,
that one looked a little bit more so than the last one.
Yeah, there's a little provision of the rule. There has to be a player there, and it has to be second, third hit. That all makes a difference. So that's
Brinsley Nice.
Another overpass.
Hamilton.
Overpass.
Works. Gent able to play it back in. Hamilton with the set to Hensley. And nice dig by Chloe Fugit. Another free ball for Breathitt in their offense. Charlie Stacy. Oh,
good
nice
save.
Play.
Good save.
By Combs. Good point here between both teams.
Back row.
And that one's out. It's 17-8. Going to have Jaya Pratt checking back in, man. She's been a force there on the block in the middle.
A lot of these Hazard girls played on a travel team we had a couple years ago, so they have great fundamentals there.
Hamilton sets this one for Stacy. Off the block and down. Serve back to Breathitt at 18-8. Remind you, folks, coming up this Friday on Bluegrass Sports Nation, it'll be the Perry Central Commodores visiting the Breathitt County Bobcats on the Riverbank. Both teams come in at 0-1 on the season, so somebody will walk away from the Riverbank with a big rivalry win. You can watch it all right here on BSN.
And that's also the Honey Bowl, right?
Oh, yes. Who's sponsoring the Honey Bowl this year?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. It's usually Kentucky River Medical Center, so I'm not sure if they are.
Anyway, it's the Honey Bowl.
Yep. Sponsored by Honey.
The Mardi Gras Bowl. We'll put it that way. Hayes with a big blast and point. And that sends Breathitt 220. Stephen, our usual theory and thought, Hazard was way out in front in that first set, reached the 20 mark in that one, but did not take the set. One of the times statistically that it will not happen.
Pretty rare.
Hamilton with the net cord. Hensley, man, nice ball by Destiny Hensley. She's got a bright future here at Breathitt County.
Right. Yeah, Destiny's worked really, really hard over the years to get where she is. She started very young with us in middle school.
21-8. Hamilton with the jump serve. Mitchell to Pratt. And they're going to call her under.
Yeah. She stepped over that right foot.
Rachel Allen will check back in for Sale. Savannah Combs trying to set the Lady Bulldogs on a run here. And that's going to happen. Overpass.
Yeah, that rolled off her hand, so we're going to call a carry on that. She lifted, the old call of the lift. But that's what happened. That one-handed it is really tough.
Combs. Free ball for Hazard. Mitchell's going to set up Gadberry and blocked down by Hensley. 22-10. And here comes Alexis Pelfrey back in to serve. Tugut's able to handle that one. Over to Allen, into the net, and that's going to be 4 hits. Yep. Makes it 23-10. Breathitt.
And again, an aggressive serve, you see what that does. It backs your defense up. It gives you the opportunity to set your defense as it's coming back across.
For him.
Aussie and off the ball.
And the point. It makes it 24-10. So the Lady Cats 1 point away from taking this second set and a 2-0 lead. Well, it looked pretty grim midway through that first set. Has really turned around here.
A little bit of momentum change, and it's just ride that train at that point.
Mitchell's going to set it for Allen. And she's out, and that'll do it. 25-10 in set number 2. And the Volley Cats take a 2-0 lead here on a Tuesday night in Breathitt County. We've got about 3 minutes. Matthew will run some business here for us, and we'll be back here for set number 3.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Variety Pizza, located at 1189 Main Street in Jackson, has been family owned and operated for over 45 years, serving the community with fresh, homemade, and handcrafted pizzas, sandwiches, salads, and more. Carry out or stay and enjoy the newly renovated dining areas with private party spaces available. Stop by and see Lee and Al or call 666-5454 for Variety Pizza. Wolfe County is widely known as a rock climbing and hiking destination, but is now quickly becoming known for its great restaurants and entertainment venues. Venues like Skybridge Station, where you can see live music on the weekends or go to Tuesday night trivia. Kel's Patriot Pizza, Spanx Frank's, Dixie Freeze, Beef Finca, 145 Stakeout, which has live music most weekends, The Brick, Red Point Barbecue, and Bites and Bargains. Wolfe County is naturally gorgeous, and Wolfe County Tourism invites you to stop in and try one of these great restaurants on your next visit.
Come see us at Jackson Medical Clinic Family Healthcare in Jackson for all your medical needs. Now also offering behavioral healthcare services. The clinic is open 7 days a week and will have new extended hours of operation beginning on January 1st, 2024. Hours of operation will be from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Thursday, and 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Saturday and Sunday. With a hometown atmosphere, come let our family take care of yours.
Jackson Physical Therapy is your locally owned and operated physical therapy clinic, serving Jackson and the surrounding areas. Owned by Colby Watts, Jackson Physical Therapy has a talented and experienced staff ready to meet all your physical therapy needs. Jackson Physical Therapy is a proud supporter of our local youth and sports teams. Call JPT at 666-9293 to schedule your appointment today and let us improve your quality of life.
All right, folks, welcome back. Set number 3 coming at you. Volley Cats up 2-0 and a great run at the end of the first set and really just dominated set number 2 there. So let's see how set 3 comes out. Coach Allen's got to regroup his ladies here and get their mind back right. They were in really good shape there midway through set number 1. Everything just kind of switched around.
Well, if there's anyone that can, Nolan can do that. Nolan had been here long enough. He knows that these girls are going to try to get down after 2 losses there, but he understands that all you got to do is get back to doing what Hazard does. This is a tough little team. We played against them last year many times, and they played a lot with us on travel ball. So these girls have the ability to get back into this game.
It should be Sale going back to serve, I believe. It's going to be Sell, Fugit, Mitchell, Combs, Lewis, and Stacy for Lady Bulldogs. Hamilton, Hensley, Stacy, McIntosh, Halsey, and back for the Volley Cats. Stacy with the hit down the line. Combs. Halsey with the diving dig, and it's going to be point to Hazard.
Yeah, you see Breathitt's out of system there. They never really recovered from that initial serve there.
Sale to Hensley. Back for Stacy, and she finds a slot there.
Yeah, you're starting to see Stacy find her own in this game. You know, she played a little bit last year. She's already played a couple games this year, and you're seeing a difference in her play just in this shorter period of time. All she's going to do is get better over the year.
Hamilton, net cord. Hazard has to play a free ball over. Set this one for back set for Hayes off the block. And Hazard with the overpass getting that play. So makes it 2. Is it 1-1 now? 2-1? 2-1. Yeah, Breathitt. Have to get on the scoreboard guy down here.
Yeah, I gave him a hard time last night.
Yeah. McIntosh. To set this one for Hensley. She just has to push that one over. Combs off the block and good. Two. Pratt will check back in along with Gent for Mitchell and Lewis. Long serve this time will be out.
She got under that just a little bit. You saw it kind of carried on her a little bit.
Of course, these young ladies, like I say, with the Hazard bunch, this same group of young ladies have been together 3 years or so. I know we've broadcast games. Here comes Pelfrey with the knuckling serve. McIntosh. Hamilton plays it over. Stacy, wow, just found the right spot there. Be Chloe Fugit. Tied at 3 here, set number 3. Set this time to Halsey. Blocked by Pratt. This time for Combs. And so, yep, that was Stacy that time.
Yeah, she was there. The timing was perfect. Perfect timing. We always say the second one to the ball wins in a joust.
Is that because of momentum?
It is. You get the bounce. You get the double bounce there, basically one off one hand onto the other, and it goes the other direction. If that makes any sense. That's going to be a net call there. Like I say, those are the hardest ones. Those are the overpasses. It seems like the ball just swells as it gets closer to you, and then you swing and hit the net or miss the ball completely. I've seen that happen before.
Combs to Hayes. To set this one for Halsey. Long that time. Five for Hazard. Brinsley Neese for Rachel Allen. Nice dig by McIntosh. Set this one back for Halsey. Just has to find the spot. Let's see if they can get it over. Nicely done. Nice hustle by Hazard. Let's set this one for Hayes. And puts that one down.
Brett has been very effective in that little soft push because Hazard, if you notice, their defense is backed up. So that's going to make them a little more susceptible to that tap or that little push. When Hazard makes an adjustment back up, you'll notice they'll go back to a little bit of power here.
Back. Halsey. Jen's going to play that one. 2 Combs. Try to set it for Gadberry, who plays it over. Free ball to Breathitt. But one play back by Pelfrey. There's Allen. Just
It's
out.
going to be out.
Rather back. Served out that first set. Off the tap. We're going to set this one for Halsey. Puts it away.
Right into that slot. Make them make a choice. I always taught that to my girls. I always loved that because then the defense has to make the decision. Who's going to get that ball?
Gent. And Lindsay Neese.
Yep. Nice A ball right out of the middle there.
So with Breathitt now, it's a 3-point gap. And going to be 4. It is.
Braylon is very good at looking at that floor and seeing where the target is. If you notice, she put the ball right in the middle.
She's just using a regular serve, not a jump serve, but she's positioning it very well and choosing which person she wants to have to make the play. Pratt. Oh, well done.
Nice cross court. Anytime you get a ball down within that 10-foot line, that's a nice hit.
Mitchell with the serve to Hamilton to set it up for Halsey. Off the block and down. So Brielle Halsey adding up the kills here tonight.
Yeah, that open block allows you to do a couple things. You can play it off those hands or go off the tip.
Halsey with the jump serve. Cadbury's just going to have to play it over. Set by McIntosh over to Hensley. And it's down. Rolled by Destiny Hensley.
Another little off speed, same spot.
Breathitt now. 5-point lead here in set 3. Halsey. Combs. Wow. Nice play that time by Back. Blocked by Hazard. At 11-7. Gadberry back to serve. Halsey. Neese. Breathitt just going to have to play a free ball. Stacy. Set this one up for Hensley. Oh, is that off the block?
No tip.
Just out.
No tip, just out. We've got Casey Allen watching that line down there.
I saw that. Kept that flag down.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah,
So
go
she
call a
caught
lift
that?
on that.
Yeah.
Ball was a little bit forward on her there.
11-9. Going to be long. Makes it 12-9 Breathitt.
You know what the girls always say about that? The ball never lies. On a play like that where it flips one way, they'll say the ball never lies. So.
Neese into the net. Lots of substitutions on the Hazard side. Coach Allen really runs his young ladies through out there.
You know, you're allowed 18, so you have to be really careful on how you do that.
Hensley.
The last thing you want to do is get in a rotation and no subs left.
Amen.
That's going to be a neck for it. Yeah.
So you're on that 18 a set?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Did not know that.
That's all the substitutions you can have.
That's why we bring the guys with the 411 folks. I did not know that.
All the useless knowledge.
Yeah, well, that's great. We've learned a lot last night between you and Doug. We learned a whole lot doing these games. So, back. Combs. Might pay to read the rule book too, but I thought it was unlimited. But
now you have 18 per set, and that's it.
To Breathitt makes it 13-11. So
little miscommunication there.
Both teams going point for point here with each other right now. Bulldogs have to have this one to continue the night. Hamilton gets that one over.
Going to be 4.
That was 4, yep. 14-11.
If you notice Hazard's stack on their defense here, they're anticipating a target toward their setter there. And they go to the opposite corner.
Bycash have to play it up. Mitchell's going to set it for Lewis. Free ball. Let's see if Breathitt can get in the rotation here. And the Hayes. Mansley off the net court and down.
You're seeing a lot of changes in volleyball this year. The NFHS has changed their guidelines on the 0-2 call that we used to get,
right.
The two-hand call. So they're a little more open with ball handling this year.
Okay. Well, good.
That was one of their areas of emphasis. They vote each year, and that was one for this year.
I know if you had Mike Melton, you had to be ready for the catch call.
Well, and you know, it's very different. We have a different set of rules basically in the 14th region sometimes. So they were a little more lax in the 14th, and we would go out of region and get called on everything.
You really would. You know, you get to those games. So we've got a timeout here, 16-11. Breathitt up 2 sets to none. We'll take a 30-second break. Be right back here, folks, in set number 3.
People's Bank is proud to continue to invest in the Bluegrass State. Our team has years of experience right here in Eastern Kentucky. By partnering with People's Bank, we provide solutions, not just products. Our vision is to be the best community bank in America, and we would love a chance to earn your business. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Hutch Automotive, your home in Jackson for CarQuest Auto Parts. And stop and see them at Tire Works for all of your vehicle needs for the best price in town. Rose Brothers Department Store with locations in Jackson and Bateville. Be sure and shop in the store or online at ROSEBRO.
All right, folks, welcome back. Set number 3, 16-11. Coach Allen with his girls trying to rally here in this third set to stay in this match. Audrey Hamilton on serve.
You see them come out of that huddle. They're talking a little bit. They're communicating a little better right now.
Overpass to Charlie Stacy, and she puts it away. Makes it 17-11. The Volley Cats. Hamilton, neck forward. Lewis. This will be Lewis who will have to play it over. Back to Halsey. Going to set this one for Hayes with the swing. Nice dig by Mitchell. Stacy going to be back deep. Halsey goes and gets it. See if the Volley Cats can do it, and they do. That's up by Hayes. Now this one's going to be misplayed by Hazard and point to Breathitt. So just give yourself a chance, right, Stephen? And if you get down, just make sure you get the ball over and give yourself another blow.
It is. You see that a lot. That they don't have any alternative. You can't get a good strong hit. Just put the ball over. You want to put it in the back row. That forces them to then make a different play than it would be if it was a front row.
Yeah, another serve ace by Audrey Hamilton. When they return it out of bounds, does that count as an ace?
Yes.
Okay.
As long as there's one contact, that's an ace. No matter if it flies out the other end, that's an ace.
Hamilton again. She's getting those serves over tonight. Set this one for Hensley off the block. Savannah Combs. Nice dig by Megan McIntosh. Set it for Hensley again. And puts that one with some force and well done. Destiny Hensley.
Yeah, anytime you have a hitting team like Breathitt, if you're going to give them free balls over the net, they're going to set up and pound it down on you. Same way with Wolfe County, Knott County, Electric Central. If you're going to feed them free balls, they're going to pound it down on you each time.
Mitchell plays it up to Hensley. We'll reset this one back for Halsey from the back row. Nice play by Hensley. 2 Combs. Hensley's there for the dig. Let's set this one for Hayes. Long point here by these two teams as they rally. Free ball to Hazard.
Should give Hazard a chance to hit. And
the block. (21-11). Breathitt County. Into the net that time by Hamilton. But you know, more than likely, we will be down at Wolfe County tomorrow night as Knott County comes calling in Campton. So didn't really know that one was on until we got ready to come down here tonight. We may have to go down and do that. Matthew will drive me. Long serve by Jen is out. Makes it 22-12. Volley Cats 3 points away from taking this one 3-0, which did not look very likely halfway through that first set.
Not at all. Not at all.
Oh, that time, and Felfrey serves it out of bounds.
I actually had my mic off. I was going to make a Driving Miss Daisy reference.
Really want to hear it. Juget. Nice serve.
Nice serve, yeah. That's always a great target right at the top of that key because it's going to make the front row hesitate. It's going to make the back row wonder if front row is going to get it.
Puget. Halsey cross courts it.
Yeah, it's going to be a net violation on Hazard.
Pratt was in the net that time. No, that was Combs, excuse me. Don't think she agrees.
Yeah.
That will be 23-14 Volley Cats. 2 points away from taking this one in straight sets. McIntosh. Will be out. Will be at match point here for Breathitt County. McIntosh serves for it. Sale. Gents. Over to Pratt. Hamilton sets it for Halsey, and she ends it. That's it, and that'll do it. 25-14 in straight sets. The Volley Cats take this one 3-0. We'll run one and be right back, folks, to close it out here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Hutch Automotive, your home in Jackson for CarQuest Auto Parts. And stop and see them at Tire Works for all of your vehicle needs for the best price in town. Rose Brothers Department Store with locations in Jackson and Bateville. Be sure and shop in the store or online at rosebros.com.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply in Jackson, Kentucky is proud to serve Breathitt, Lee, Wolfe, Morgan, Owsley, Perry, and Madison counties. Established in 1982 with over 40 years of service to those communities, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply can not only meet your electric and plumbing needs, but also heating and cooling, concrete and metal septic tanks, as well as your special orders. Call Scott and the gang today at 606-666-4052.
All right, folks, welcome back. Breathitt County 3-0 here on this one. 25-23, 25-10, 25-14. They moved to 3-2 on the season. Hazard falls to 7-3. And then it was that first set that was the determiner of this, as Breathitt just kind of took the wind out of Hazard's sails there, as the saying goes. But that 7-point run to win set number one, Stephen. What'd you see out of progress here from Breathitt County? You were talking about during the break here.
That's right. Yeah, you're seeing a lot of a lot of things coming together for Breathitt. These teams have not played together. They have new people in new spots. They're learning to trust each other, learning to be able to read those signs and communicate better. And that certainly was not a typical Hazard game. Hazard, very aggressive team. I think this just sort of caught them off guard. That first set sort of took the wind out of their sails, and we'll see much, much better play out of them. This was not a typical Hazard game. I'm sure that they're going to be ready when Breathitt rolls into Hazard to play them here in a few weeks.
And just to remind you folks, and as you said last night, Stephen, for those who didn't know, that basically all these volleyball games are going to be Monday through Wednesday each week.
That's right, in the 14th region. That's right, because there are not enough referees. So it's going to be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday games.
So 2 in a row, and if everything works well tomorrow night, we should be down at Campton to bring you Knott and Wolf, excuse me, if I can think. So join us there tomorrow night. Looking for Friday night also. And we want to let you folks know we're going to start broadcasting a bunch more lecture stuff that happened last night. We're negotiating with some other schools here to bring you some more action. So get ready on Friday night. We will have Breathitt and Perry Central here in the Honey Bowl. So for Stephen Bowling and Matthew Hudson, this is Brendan Miller. Thanks for joining us here tonight on Bluegrass Sports Nation. We'll see you next time.
Yeah.